Hi guys, welcome back to Hanging Out with Lori. How are you? I don't know if I can talk today. Today is Fragrance Friday, the first of the year, and I am excited for this new year of Fragrance Friday. So today I am going to talk about my top 5 fragrances of 2019 that I didn't review during Fragrance Friday. Now, as you guys know, I wear a lot of perfume. I do a project pan with perfume. I wear perfume for Fragrance Friday. And then I just wear other perfumes as well. I fell in love with quite a few this year. But these are the ones that really they grabbed me the most for whatever reason. And if during this you want me to do a more in-depth review of the fragrance, leave a comment down below. I haven't worn these to give you guys in-depth conversation like I do with my fragrances. I'm just telling you what I really liked about them. So if you do want a review, let me know in the comments. The first one, I'm not quite sure how to say the name. It's Bordeaux, I think. This is Some Yoshino. This one has beautiful cherry blossoms on the back. They have a whole line of different fragrances that I want to try from this Bordeaux. I got this from Sephora. So Bordeaux, you can see there's not a lot of juice that's gone out of here. I first found this through a sample. I tried it out, fell in love. It is a very beautiful floral, very light floral. It doesn't have an overly sweetness to it. There's just a beautiful lightness that is very pretty, very inviting, very feminine. I know, I would never use the word feminine with me either, but it just drew me in because it's simple and delicate, so I really, really like Some Yoshino. And yeah, okay, next one. The next one I got on vacation in Hawaii. Funny story behind this, I set the 50 ml down to pick up the 100 ml because they said it was a limited edition. And I liked it so much that I wanted to have 100 ml so I could enjoy it and remember my time in Hawaii. And I picked up I set down the 50 ml and proceeded to pick up the 50 ml. So I have the 50 ml of Victoria's Secret's Bombshell Paradise. Now, I have not owned a Victoria's Secret perfume in a very long time, but this is so good. It is lush. It is juicy, it is sweet, it's definitely a fruity floral, but it's a lighter fruity floral, it's kind of warm and inviting, and for me it just has a lot of good memories to it. The story is hilarious, at least to me it's hilarious because I pulled it out and I'm like, why is it so small? Some days, but there's a juiciness to it that you just want to sink your teeth into and really enjoy. So I see why it's called Bombshell Paradise. I haven't smelled Bombshell in years, so I couldn't tell you if it has the Bombshell DNA, I may have smelled Bombshell that day, but that wasn't what pulled me in. It was Paradise. It's just pretty. Very, you know, it is definitely more of a younger scent, but that doesn't mean someone my age can't wear it. It is a fruity floral. It's definitely a feminine scent. It's fun and vibrant and vivacious, and it's just fun. Kenzo Amore has a very aquatic undertone to it. But it's kind of darker. It's rich. It's very lush. It's very sensuous. But there's just this beautiful interplay between all of the notes in here that makes it warm and inviting. I wore the heck out of this when I first got it. In fact, I think this bottle is almost empty because I wore it so much. It's just very sensual, and it makes you feel wrapped up in a warm blanket that I just dearly love. I love Kenzo Amore. I can see me repurchasing this. What I don't like is the lid is not tight on there. This next one I got at Ulta when it was on sale, and I have a feeling I am going to slaughter the name of this. It's Issey Miyake's New Dizzy Pure. Dizzy Pure? I don't know. Oh, this is so decadent. This is what the bottle looks like. It's very pretty, like some of the other bottles, but this one has kind of a rose gold to it. This is a floral fragrance. You can't really deny that floral fragrance. It's just, you guys know I'm not really a huge only floral fragrance lover, but this is beautiful. This is the kind of floral fragrance that is done right. You know, it's not overly insane in the floral department, but it's not, you know, trying hard to find what it wants to be. It's just a beautiful light floral fragrance. That is Issey Miyake's Lou Dizzy Pure. I always want to call it Pure Nectar, and I know that's wrong, so at least I got that one right. Okay, the next one I do not have, but it is Black Opium Intense. It was also on my list of fragrances I wanted to try in 2019, and it took me a while to be able to try it, but I fell in love with Black Opium Intense more so than Black Opium, and I really like Black Opium. So to me, Black Opium Intense, and it's been a while since I've worn it, so me telling you it's one of my top 5 actually says something, since I haven't worn it for a few months. I haven't sniffed it, maybe even longer than a few months. But to me, it is more, it's more of a, there's that word again. To me, Black Opium is more sensual, more personal, more darker, a little juicier, just more inviting, and I appreciated that. I think it is beautiful. Do I want a bottle? Absolutely. Will I get one someday? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. We will see. I would love to. That is one I would really love to own because I think how it smelled on me was just rich and inviting and just peaceful in a very decadent, sexy way. That probably made 0 sense, but that's okay. This is my top 5, and I'm going off my memory on that one. All right, this last one holds a special place in my heart, but it's not that story that makes it into my top 5. This scent is just absolutely stunning. Now, it also was on my list. It came about because I would sniff the flap in magazines whenever I would watch my dad. And my dad would sniff it, and he would always have a story to tell with this one scent. Now, he would sometimes have stories to tell with other scents, but with this scent, there must have been something about it that triggered memories in him because he always had a story to tell. And so after he passed, I was determined to get my hands on Gabriel by Chanel. Not because it was in my list of ones I wanted to try for the year, although that was one reason, but because I wanted to see what it was about the scent that made my dad have a story to tell. Within a month of his passing, I purchased Gabriel by Chanel. And I still have no clue. I mean, I can't ask him, now, what is it about the scent that makes you always have a story to tell, Dad? But this scent, it's youthful, it's kind of springy. There's some floral, there's a little bit of creaminess to it, but there's a lightness. It's very light. It's not heavy like some of the other Chanels. I mean, it's just kind of a bouquet of the world around you. And I can see why Dad would like this. I can see that because he was a lover of nature. He was a lover of our planet, and this really is that wrapped up, It's just very lush and inviting and sweet and vibrant and young. And so I can see why Dad always had a story to tell and really was drawn to this. I love this fragrance. This is another fragrance I will always have in my collection because it reminds me of Dad. But those are my top 5s. I really had a good year for fragrance this year, and I'm looking forward to 2020 and what I get to try and what I get to discover. So that is all I have for Fragrance Friday. I hope you guys enjoyed my top 5 fragrances for this year. You guys take good care, be safe, and I will see you on the next one.